How y'all doing today? I'm Corey Roche with Chief Aj Slingbows. We've had several requests to talk about our bow fishing model on using releases. Y'all know most traditional bow fishing bows, I reckon you could say, you shoot with just your fingers, no release on it. And everybody wants to know our technique of using the release and what release do we like to use. And here's a sling bow. I use two different kinds of releases, and it just depends on if I'm by myself or if I'm fishing with somebody. There's two kinds of releases. First one, hope y'all can see this, is the double jaw design. And then the other one is just a hook, a single hook. Now, if I'm shooting by myself, it's easier to have this release hooked on there at all times. The only problem with it is when you really get into fish, it's a lot harder to get that double jaw design hooked in the heat of the moment. Whereas the single hook design, I can knock that without ever looking at the D loop. It was also asked to show how we drive, how we troll around by ourselves and shoot at the same time. I'm gonna do my best to demonstrate. Get my release on. As you can see, you got your D loop there. And I almost always leave mine hooked on at all times. A lot of the fish I shoot they're snap shooting. Swimming by the boat, pop up right at the boat, whatever. Y'all bow fishermen know how they are. So when I'm driving the boat, most times I'll put one foot on the opposite side of the trolling motor and steer with my leg. Put the tiller handle right on my leg and steer with that, as long as you're not in real tight situations. And just whenever I see a fish, I've already got my release on, I can shoot. I also drive like this, trolling around. It does take some getting used to shooting a release for bow fishing, especially if you've been using a compound bow or recurve bow, whatever you've been using for years. It does take some getting used to, but that's my technique, and I hope y'all can use some of the tips I just showed you and shoot straight. Next thing I want to talk to y'all about is how I shoot or how I aim at a fish. And for me, I shoot instinctively. It's all instinctively. I don't aim. Every time I've tried to aim, I shoot worse. Basically, is all I do is when I see that fish, I look at him, I zone in on that fish and pick a spot where I want the arrow to go and let the arrow fly. Now, everybody knows bow fishing, you gotta aim low, otherwise you shoot over them. The deeper the fish is, the lower you gotta aim. So you do have to take that into account. If the fish is laid up on top and he's not going anywhere, when I draw back, I'll draw it back all the way to the corner of my cheek, just like you bow hunting. Now for them passing by shots where them fish is zooming by the boat and you don't have time to get it all the way back, it's just, again, the boat, I might not be anchored, but my hand-eye coordination, you're looking at the fish. You're zoned in on the fish, not focusing on anything else. The best way to tell somebody to do that is practice. And you're going to miss bow fishing, you're going to miss, if you're just starting out, you're going to miss a lot more than you hit. But the best thing to do is just practice, practice, practice. You can go sink a water bottle in a pond and practice shooting at that. That's real good practice for a beginner. But those are my techniques. I hope to help y'all out. And again, I'm Corey Roche with Chief Aj Slingbows. Y'all can check them out at chiefaj.com or Two Fellas Virginia on Facebook. Thank you, and y'all have a nice day.